So, how are you all doing today? Besides, bring your own chair. Sorry about that. Of course, with the magic of awards, gorgeous clothes, and promise of food later, we are buzzing. So let me ask, how has the month May been for all of you? Brilliant spots of sunshine, overshadowed by the northern lights, which everyone seemed to have watched while I was tossing in bed thinking of the laundry that didn't get done. Next day, sitting on the toilet, scrolling through Facebook, sorry, too much information, scrolling through Facebook, it felt like everyone was sipping wine in the backyard, awaiting for the aurora to drop in, well prepared, while others were holidaying in Croatia or climbing the Machu Picchu. Leaves one wondering why everyone's life seems to be so happening except ours, doesn't it? My life was happening too in 2009. I was in India, young achiever in my firm, mother of a 1-year-old, loving husband, beautiful home. I loved my job, working with clients across 4 time zones. I had created a brand for myself of being an all-rounder. A go-getter at work, super mom, a child rights activist, and known to host the best dinner parties in town. My work days were 10 to 12 hours long by choice. You see, I had to be a go-getter. Weekends productive too, with an efficient to-do list, ensuring that we did fun things as a family, creating memories, and invested in a social circle. At night, I even had a notepad next to my bed to write down if any fantastic ideas came up in my dream. Please tell me that is normal.
It is.
No? Okay. Life was fabulous. I was thriving. Or so I thought. Until one day at office, before a big client meeting, I suddenly couldn't breathe. Until one day at office, before a big client meeting, I suddenly couldn't breathe. My chest clamped up. I collapsed in front of my team. I could feel myself sinking into blackness. I was blue lighted to the hospital, and in Indian traffic, that can feel like eternity. The only thought that kept haunting me was, my daughter waiting for her night feed. How would she understand why mom didn't come home? Did I say goodbye properly? Will she remember me? The priorities in life flashed through in front. At hospital after triage, got to know it was panic attack, and believe me, it can be very scary. I had never bothered to learn about that stuff. My misconception was that it happened to people who have faced trauma, serious problems in life. How the hell did I get one? My life was fabulous. It was my wake-up call. I had to re-look at my life with a new lens. Looks like in my supposedly fabulous life, where I was doing everything I loved by choice, I was running on constant high adrenaline. Let's get to know this character adrenaline better. Adrenaline is a stress hormone that is released in response to a stressful, exciting, dangerous, or threatening situation. It is part of the fight or flight response, which is body's emergency response system to danger. Adrenaline helps the body react more quickly by making the heart beat faster, increasing blood flow to the brain and muscles, stimulating the body to generate fuel. Very useful when you're attacked by an animal, rescuing someone from fire, running a 100-meter dash, or skydiving off a plane. Definitely not every day like me, trying to accomplish my superwoman image. So on the day of the panic attack, the brain tipped over and screamed, "Adrenaline flood! Come on, let's pump faster." And there I was in the hospital. Panic attack triggered purely due to sustained long-term stress. which is now an epidemic in our society, which I didn't even know I was enduring. I had normalized it for myself. I kept going telling myself, I'm just fine, until I was not. Disturbed sleep, shallow breath, tight chest and shoulders, waking up feeling exhausted. Is it normal? How many of you relate to this? This constant feeling that you need to do more, prove yourself. Let's do a life taster session. You are now the master chef John Torode, each of you. Close your eyes. Yeah, grab onto your drinks, but close your eyes. Take a spoonful of your life. Roll it around your tongue. What do you taste? Is something lacking? Yearning for acknowledgement? A thank you? Need that one true friend? Deep ache to belong? Or do you taste too much of something? A tinge of anxiety? Sprinkle disappointment? After taste of frustration? Feeling lonely in a crowd? Sense of running constantly but not getting anywhere? Guilt and doubt? Am I doing enough? Am I a good parent? So many textures and flavors of your life. Now please open your eyes. So this is happening in your head every minute of the day. But when asked, we say, I am fine. I am fine. Are you? Do you notice that there are three main factors that drive these emotions? As I state these, apply it to your life and notice if it resonates. First, sense of lack or guilt. Everything we do or don't is measured up to a set social standard, isn't it? Being a good parent, being a fabulous spouse, a social butterfly, aka number of followers on Instagram, a go-getter at work. Thanks to this era of social media, you don't need someone to come and judge. You browse and you are scoring yourself. Be it the World Book Day or bake sale at work, your Victorian sponge versus a 3-tiered sculptured cake, you find yourself lacking. Number 2, insecurity. We are in the most connected era in the history of mankind. You can have Starbucks on speed dial, not sure how many you have it on Deliveroo, but still, people have not felt more alone ever before. You can be in 88 WhatsApp groups and still end up feeling ignored and lonely. You can't get out of those groups either for the fear of missing out. This is a vicious cycle. Those in relationships are in constant fear of disrupting the fine balance that will end it. Tolerance is low, judgment is high, and it all leads to severe insecurity. Number 3, change. The world and its demands are constantly changing. And with change comes anxiety. Not necessarily bad changes. Did you know even winning a lottery is proven to lead to anxiety and depression? Yeah, I don't mind facing anxiety. Yeah. Good changes like getting married, buying a house, going on a holiday, getting that coveted job or promotion, all of these come with a sense of overwhelm. Am I good enough? Will I disappoint people? I got to make this holiday Insta perfect. And of course the unexpected changes, breakups, losing a job, the worst one, storm prediction in your kid's bouncy castle birthday party, or a cake not turning out the way you planned. All of these good and bad changes can be so unsettling and stressful. Unless we operate from a position of control, so we respond by choice rather than react with stress, alias adrenaline. Do you notice that there is a common thread to these things that plague us most? The tendency to focus on things that are missing in our lives rather than the things we have. Things we don't do versus things we accomplish every day. It is called the missing tile syndrome. Even those who are winning awards today will be still wondering about what they could have won rather than celebrating. Notice that. I'm going to give you 2 powerful tools to take back control of your happiness and well-being. For the second time, I'm going to ask close your eyes. This time you can hold on to your purses as well. So please close your eyes. Think of the most annoying. Reason I ask you to close your eyes is this is about you and journey inwards. So for a change, close your eyes. Think of the most annoying thing that happened to you recently. Was it at work? When your colleague or boss blamed you for something? Your friend said something hurtful? Your partner disregarded you? Or that terrible driver who cut across and honked at you during school run? How angry and furious you felt. How you wish you could have exactly said what you thought to them. Now observe your body and breath. Your shoulders, neck and chest tight, clenching your fist. Your shallow breath rapid. Emotions affect your breath. Now consciously take a deep breath and exhale gently. Another deep breath, and this time smile while exhaling. Notice your shoulders relax, your breath calmer and deeper. You can now open your eyes. It shows that just as emotions affect your breath, you can control your emotions using your breath. There is actual science behind this, but I won't bore you with it. What you now got is the power of breath to control how you feel and respond to a situation. The second tool. It was fascinating for me to learn that our brain is not designed to give us happiness. And you are trusting that to do it, right? So imagine that. It is designed to protect us. Be alert, watch out for danger, pain, thus protect life and humanity on Earth. The missing tile syndrome and the brain's design to watch out for pain is a dangerous nexus. It naturally draws attention to every negative aspect of life. Good news is that brain can be rewired, and the tool to rewire is gratitude. End of every day, consciously notice the things that you are grateful for. Even on the most difficult days, if you persist, you will notice a stranger who was kind to you. A red light that changed green as you drove up to it when running late to work. Finding the frozen lasagna in your freezer when you are exhausted to cook. Little things. Each time you express gratitude, the brain feels more reassured. All is good. I can step back. No stress. Not easy at first, but with practice, it will come naturally. Instead of the missing tile, you'll begin to notice the silver linings. However, none of the above will work unless you acknowledge how you truly feel and pause before saying, I am fine. You deserve more. Your happiness cannot be at the mercy of others. Take back control. Do not measure by standards set by the world outside. Every day you wake up, remember, there is just one of you. No one, absolutely no one, can feel, think, and do things that you do the way you do. No one has walked the path you have, had the same start in life, or faced the challenges you did. So there is no another you to compare. You have no one to prove yourself to. No one has the power to judge you. So by just being you, loving yourself for it, being grateful for the little things, taking the deep breath with a smile, you're ready to thrive in this world, which doesn't have to be just fine, but fabulous and liberating. You are one of a kind, to be cherished and loved by you. Thank you.